हरि ओम। ओम सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांतिः। हरिः ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ओम। Welcome you all to this Ola Samskrita Sahitya Rasaswada lecture series, and we are almost at the completion of the second act of Abhijnana Shakuntalam, the masterpiece by Kavi Kulaguru Kalidasa. Before I start, let me all wish you a very happy Krishna Janmashtami, which is coming just tomorrow. So may the Gopala Krishna shower his abundant grace and his blessings on all of you and your families. Okay, so with this we start. The two Tapasa boys, the hermit boys, they have come and they are praising the king. And I told you to refer to Malavikagnimitram, how the two Natyacharyas, Ganadas and Haradatta, are praising the king. Similar type of praise comes in the Raghuvansha, in the description of King Dilipa as well. Adrishyascha, the king of the Raghukula or the Ikshvakukula are, like, now that was Raghukula, this is Purukula, but yet the heroes of Kalidasa always are Adrishya, inaccessible on account of their power, on account of their valor and bravery. At the same time, with their gunas, they are easily approachable. Abhigamyascha. So both these qualities add on the Kshatriya heroes, the heroes of the dramas of Kalidasa. So Adhyakranta, that was one verse where the king was compared to Muni or Rajarshi. Rajapurvaha Muni Shabdaha. That was the only difference, that Muni is simply Muni or Rishi, whereas the King Dushyanta is Rajapurvaha Rishihi. He is a Rajarshi. The other person compares him with Indra. And in fact, it has been a practice of Devendra, whenever he needs, the human interference during his fights with the Asuras. All the devas are known to be Baddhavairaha, Baddhavairaha Daityeshu. So their enmity with the Daityas is inborn. And who do the gods depend upon for the victory? Vijayam Ashamsante. It is only on Pauruhute Vajre, that is the Vajra, the thunderbolt of Puruhuta, that is Indra. Puruhuta Purubhihi Ahutaha, one who is invoked by many in the yajnas, in the sacrifices, because Indra is the most covetable deity of the Rigveda, and out of 1,000 plus suktas, more than 250 suktas, 1/4, are dedicated to Indra alone, plus Indra Vayu, Indra Varuna, and there are so many such Dvandva Devata suktas. So that is one meaning. And Purubhihi Hutaha, for whom the oblations have been offered. Invoked Ahutaha could be one meaning, and Hutaha, oblations in the yajna are offered, the offerings are offered, Havirdravya is offered, Somai is offered, so Hutaha, okay, offerings. So that is Puruhuta. And normally, this happens in only the yajna, and therefore Puruhuta also means one who has performed many yajnas. And therefore, if you remember, in the Puranas, we have the stories that one who performs the 100 Ashwamedha Yajnas becomes Indra, right? You know that? So that is also another meaning for that. So Ashamsante Samitishu Sura Baddhavairahi Daityaihi Asya Adhijje Dhanushye. So one sure shot, guaranteed victory foundation for the gods is the Vajra of Indra. And the other one, Adhijje Tava Dhanushi. When King Dushyanta readies his bow and ties the bowstring so that any moment he is ready to release the arrows and shower the arrows on the enemies and thereby drag victory from the asuras to the suras. So Adhijje Dhanushi Tava Pauruhute Cha Vajre. These are the only two foundations for the victory of the gods. Okay. Ubhau Upagamya Vijayaswarajan. And now there is one more thing which I forgot to say last time. I would be missing in my duty if I don't take it now. There is a Pathabheda, Ashansante Samitishu Pura. For that, there is a Pathabheda that Sura Samitayaha or Sura Yuvatayaha Pura. Ashansante Sura Yuvatayaha Pura. Sura Yuvati are the celestial damsels, the nymphs, the Devastriyaha. Okay. Now, but why Suras Yuvatayaha? This part, this variant reading is not acceptable for us. None of the editors, they have taken it in their main text, they have given it in the note as a Pathabheda. For two reasons, obviously. What do the Sura Yuvatis have to do with the Samiti, with the Yuddha? When the Surasuras are fighting, the Sura Yuvatis have no role to play there. That is number one. Secondly, this shloka, this verse comes in the mouth of a hermit boy, a tapasa. So why should he mention Sura Yuvatis, right? And therefore, Sura Yuvatayaha, this is not the correct part. So much depends upon the critical editor, which part he should accept and why, right? And therefore, there is a whole lot of theory about textual criticism, okay? That is not our topic, but then we have to take into consideration different Pathabheda so that which part we accept and why, we must be clear on that. So, Sura Yuvatayaha. And Baddha Vairaha, for that also there is Tyakta Vairaha and Tyakta Bhogaha and Sakta Vairaha, two Pathabhedas are there. If you take Sura Yuvatayaha, it is Tyakta Bhogaha, but they don't go along well with the Samiti, with the Ajya or the Sangrama. And Sakta Vairaha, Sakta Sanja is to attach. So the enmity is attached to the gods, against the enemy, against the demons. But Baddha Vairaha, Sakta Vairaha don't have much difference in meaning. So that is okay. Okay. So Sura Yuvatayaha we are not taking. We take Ashansante Samitishu Pura. Okay. Ubhau Upagamya, when the doorkeeper asks them to enter, while entering they speak these verses, and now coming near the king, Vijayaswarajan, normally Bahu Udyamya, with both hands up, that is how they do the Ashirvachana. Vijayaswarajan, Asanaduthaya. See the very small directions and, that reflect on the personality of King Dushyanta, how he is Dhira and Udatta at the same time. Asanaduthaya Abhivadaye Bhavanto. This is not a Muni, Kanava. These are his Shishyas, but somebody, Tapasa, coming from the ashrama, the Raja has to get up because this is the Tapasa Nishtha, of the Kshatriyas, their Nishtha to the higher Varana or the Tapasvi people. Swasti bhavate iti falani upaharataha. So they bless him and offer him the fruits. Normally, Riktapanir no payat rajanam devatam gurum. Whenever you are going to meet the king, whenever you are going to temple to meet God, of course, and Guru, you should never go empty-handed. So that is the Smriti Vachana, and therefore they have brought fruits. Faladana is the best of the dana. For the tapasvis, the sannyasis, normally we do the faladana only. For the Guru Dakshina also we give it with in the plate filled with fruits only. So iti phalani upaharataha sapranamam parigriha. So he accepts it humbly. Ajnapayitum ichchami. See the humility, the humbleness of the king. Ajnapayitum ichchami. I want to listen to the ajna. Ajnapayitum. That is the causal, the nijanta of ajna. A plus jna. Okay. So, what is mere liye kya agya hai? That is what the king is asking. Ajnapayitum ichchami or ajnam shrotum ichchami. That is also another meaning, another word for that. Ajnam shrotum ichchami. Then the hermit boys, they say, vidito bhavan ashrama sadam ihasthaha. Bhavan ihasthaha, you are staying here, is known, vidita, to whom? Ashrama sadam. Ashrame ye sidanti. Those who are staying in the ashrama, they know that you are here. That means they know about you, your identity as the king, and you are in the proximity. So you have been identified as the king. Okay. So vidito bhavan ashrama sadami hasthaha tena bhavantam prarthayante. And therefore the ashramavasis are requesting you. Prarthayante. Again the king says, kim ajnapayanti. What is the prarthana? He doesn't ask. He asks, what is their ajna? So they should not, they need not request. They should just command. And I am here to obey their commands. Kim ajnapayanti or ajnam shrotum ichchami. That is also another pathabheda. I want to listen to their ajnas. But that is not a correct way of saying ajnapayitum ichchami. Kim ajnapayanti te. And the Tapasa boys, they say, Tatra bhavataha kanavasya maharshehe asannidhyat rakshansi naha ishtivignam utpadayanti. Rakshansi, the evil spirits, the Rakshasas, utpadayanti. They are creating what? Vignam. Vignam utpadayanti. They are creating, generating trouble, impediments. In what? Ishtim. In our daily rituals. Ishti, daily ritual. Naha. Na is not a way here. It is naha. Asman, naha. Asmakam, naha. Asmakam, ishtim, vignam utpadayanti. Why? Maharshehe kanavasya asannidhyat. Because they have known that Maharshi, Kanava, is not near. Is not staying in the ashrama. We already know in the first act that he has gone to Prabhasa Kshetra. Pratikulam asyaha daivam shamayitum Prabhasa Pattanam gataha. Right? So the Rakshas, the evil spirits, they are afraid of the tapassamarthya of Kanava. But since he is not here, they have kanidokavar kadle. So they have started giving trouble and harassing the ashramavasi and causing some, trouble, some impediments they are generating, they are causing in the Ishti. Tat. So what is the request now? This is the cause. Maharshi Kanava is not here and therefore Rakshasas are causing problems for us. Then why we have come to you? Tat. Therefore, Katipaya Ratram Sarathi Dvitiyena Bhavata Sanathi Kriyatam Ashramaha. Iti closes the request. So what is the request of the rishis, of the ashrama people is that therefore Katipaya Ratram. Because the Rakshasas will have power only during the night. During the day they won't trouble you. Only during the night they will trouble you. So Katipaya Ratram, for few nights, Sarathi Dvitiyena, seconded by your Sarathi. So only you and Sarathi, only two of you should come. Others you send home. We don't want trouble to the ashrama. We don't want your full retinue and your army here. We can't cater to you also. That much hospitality we can't render to the entire army of the king. And they are not necessary. When you are there, what is the need of the army, right? So this is two ways. One is ashrama doesn't want to get any trouble from so many people, so many soldiers in the army. That is number one. And number two, which is more important, is you alone. Because ekaha kritsnam dharitrim bhunakti, we just saw. He alone is capable of ruling the entire Dharitri. Dharitri again, one who bears and tolerates and sustains all the people, not Prithvi. Kalidasa's use of the words, not Prithvi, he has used a Dharitri. So, that Prithvi herself is Dharayitri, and the king now is the Dharayita of that Prithvi, right? So, king is more. So, it is a Vyatireka Alankara. Upamanat, Upameyam, Shlagyataram. So, tat Katipayarataram Sarathi Dvitiyena Bhavata Sanathi Kriyatam Ashramaha. Sanathi Kriyatam. This is a Chvi formation. Now, Chvi formation is a typical, very, very spatial feature in Sanskrit grammar. And it is explained as Abhuta Tadbhave Chvihi. When the thing is not a fact and you want to make it or render it into a fact, you can use a Chvi form. Like what, Putri Krito Sau Vrishabhadvajena Amum Pashya Purataha Devadarum Kumarasambhava. Putri Krito Sau Vrishabhadvajena. See here in front the Devadara Vriksha, which has been rendered to be a son by Vrishabhadvaja, by Shiva. Shiva doesn't have a son. I mean, when he got newly married. So, but then this is Putri Kritaha. Na putraha aputraha, but aputraha putra iva kritaha. That is the explanation. So, here also, the ashrama is anatha now because Maharshehe Kanavasya asannidhyat. It has become anatha, nobody to protect, to take care of the ashrama. The fatherly figure, and very powerful fatherly figure, is not in the vicinity. And therefore the ashrama has been rendered to anath, an orphan state. So you be here, Katipayaratra, it is not a fact that you are going to stay here forever, and therefore Katipayaratra Sanathi Kriyatam. Nanathaha anathaha, anathaha sanathayo kritaha, sanathi kriyatam. Okay? So few nights you be here with your Sarathi, because you will be coming here in your chariot, and therefore Sarathi is necessary. We can't ask you to walk with us and come to ashram, right? You are king. So, Sarathi Dvitiyena Sanathi Kriyatam Ashramaha. Anugruhitosmi. I am really blessed that you are putting so much of trust in me. You are entrusting me with the care and the protection of all the residents of ashrama. That's a huge responsibility, and you thought me worthy of that, right? Anugruhitosmi. Vidushaka Apavarya to the king. Oh friend, you were searching for a bahana, a pretext to go to ashrama again, to have a look at Shakuntala. Here you get, right? Esha idanim anukulate abhyarthana. This request is very anukula, very favorable to you. Smitam Kritva, Raja also agrees to that he was, he just told Vidushaka, Kena upayena punaha ashramam gamishyamaha tachintaya, right? And now here comes the request. In front, सामने से रिक्वेस्ट आ रहा है. So what more he would need? So स्मितं कृत्वा रैवतक मद्वचनात्, रैवतक is the doorkeeper, मद्वचनात् उच्चतां सारथिः, immediate action. It is not that there is a proposal. Okay, I will go through that, and the proposal goes from this table to that table to that table to that table. There will be 100 signatures there, initials, and then the action will be taken. No. Raivataka madvachanat uchchatam sarathihi sa banasanam ratham upasthapaya. Present here the ratha with sa bana and banasana, the arrows and the quiver where the arrows are put. Bananam asanam, sharasanam, okay? Sa banasanam ratham upasthapaya iti. Go and tell Sarathi that I want the ratha ready here now. Here and now. Otherwise it will be there and never. So here and now. That is the ready action, So it doesn't think even for a second. When the request comes from the rishis, from the tapasas, his utmost duty, humble duty is to implement that and be active and just pay attention to them and not just promise them, yes, you go ahead, I will come later. Not like that. I will follow you. And he has requested for the ratha to be kept ready. Yad deva adnyapayati iti nishkrantaha ubhau saharsham. Both are very happy. They just thought, this is just a morning time, right? If you remember, this is a morning time and Vidushaka is mentioning that the king has not slept for the whole night and all, if you remember, right? So anybody would have thought, yeah, I'll come in the evening, you go ahead, okay? That could be the answer. But here is a quick action and therefore they both are very happy. Anukarini purvesham yuktarupamidam tvai apannabhaya satreshu dikshita khalu pauravaha. They give the credit to his kula, the Puru kula. The Paurava kings are like that. They have as if taken diksha. Dikshitaha khalu pauravaha. Diksha is initiation or consecration. Now diksha is taken for yajna. What is the word for yajna here? Satra. Satre dikshitaha khalu pauravaha. So the Pauravas have taken as if an initiation. They have been initiated into the Satra. Satra is a yaga vishesha. Is a particular type of yajna. Some of the satras, they last for days together, months together and years together, right? And therefore we have, the satra is semester, 6 months. Satra means a semester. Satranta pariksha, semester examination, right? So satra also, so it is days and months and years together. So Satreshu dikshita khalu pauravaha. Dikshitaha, this also, Satreshu dikshitaha, this also shows that during Kalidasa's time, whichever time he belonged to, I don't discuss the time of any authors here. That is not my objective at all. It is Rasasvada Varga. But then whichever time he belonged to, either 1st century or 2nd century before the Common Era or the 5th century Common Era, whichever area, whichever age. But during his time, the Satras were going on and he is conversant with the terminology of the Satra and the Dikshita. Once you get a Diksha, once you take a Diksha, you don't do any other thing. You concentrate fully on that task alone. So, Dikshita person has some rules and regulations to follow. A Dikshita Yajamana is supposed to lie down and sleep on the ground, has to observe Brahmacharya and one-time meals and not have the Vakparushya. There are so many rules and that means his entire mind is focused on Yajna. He won't think of anything else. That is how the Puru kings do. And this Satra now, which they want the Dushyanta, the king, to come in, is Apanna Abhaya Satreshu. Apannebhyaha Abhayadanam Etadeva Satram. Apanna, those who are apat, those who are troubled, those who are harassed, those who are facing some problems. So, giving them abhaya, yes, I am here. Don't worry. Main hu na. Okay? Main hu na. So, I am here. Don't worry. So, that assurance, that abhaya, don't worry. Don't be afraid of anything. I am there to protect you. I am your caretaker. Like Yogakshemam Vahamyaham, right? So I am there. So Apannebhya Abhayam Tadeva Sattaram Etadrisheshu Satreshu Dikshita Kalu Pauravaha. And therefore what you said, and order Raivataka to tell the Sarathi, the charioteer, to keep the chariot ready with your bow and arrows, that just befits you. Anukarini Purvesham Yukta Rupam Idam Tvai. This is Yukta Rupam Idam. This is very much, in line with you who are a Puru king, a Paurava. Artatranaya vaha shastram na prahartum anagasi. That has come in the first act, if you remember. So your shastra is meant for artatrana. And now the ashramavasi, they are artha because rakshamsi ishtim vignam utpadayanti. And therefore you should be there for artatrana and not prahartum anagasi, where you wasting your arrow on those innocent deer. And therefore, yukta rupamidam tvai, this is just befitting you as a Puru king, because you are anukarini purvesham. You are following the footsteps of your predecessors. Purvesham Radnyam Anukarini Tvai Etad Yukta Rupameva. And then comes the Karana. This is a Kavyalinga Alankara, that Pauravaha Dikshita Eva. Kasmin Dikshitaha? Apanna Abhaya Satreshu Dikshitaha Pauravaha. Okay. So this is in the sixth act also it comes as, Artanam Bhayam Apanetum Attadhanva. Artanam Bhayam Apanetum Attadhanva. One who has readied his bow for removing the removal of fear of the distressed people. And therefore this is the Puru kings, and he is Anukarini. He is just following his predecessors. Purvesham Puru Prabhrutinam Anukarini Tvai Etat Sadrushameva. And what all gunas are there of the Pauravas, Raghava Bhatta, the commentator, enumerates them: Charitrena, Rupena, Shauryena, Danena, Pavitrena. 5 gunas. Charitrya, Rupa, Shaurya, Dana and Pavitrya Ityadi. So all these are the qualities, the virtues of the Puru kings. So they are already there. That's in your DNA. And therefore it is just befitting that you have eagerly ordered the charioteer to keep the chariot ready for you. Sapranamam Raja Gacchatam Puro Bhavanto Ahamapi Anupadam Agataha eva. You please proceed. Anupadam, following you. Anupadam, magomag. Agataha eva, hami alots. Agataha eva, this is the Nishtanta Rupa. Normally Nishtha is used for past tense. Here I am coming. Now this is a colloquial Sanskrit. You should not take aham agataha, I had come or I have come. I am coming. Just following you. Anupadam aham agataha. So in Marathi we keep ye मैं आ रहा हूं आपके साथ. Marathi हामी आलोच तुमच्या मागोमाग. Vijayasva iti nishkranto. They bless and go. Madhavya api asti Shakuntala darshane kutuhalam. This is a nice opportunity now. He had asked and he had told that whatever is worth seeing, you haven't yet seen at all. And then Vidushaka, if you remember, he said, Bhavan Purato me vartate. And then the king said, Sarvo hi kantam atmiyam pashyati. You just can't forget the dialogues of Shakuntala. You just have to remember all these, reading it again and again and again. So, api asti kutuhalam. Do you want to see Shakuntala? Here is an opportunity. So, they have told me Sarathi Dvitiyena, but I can take you along if you want. Prathamam saparivahamasi. Initially, I had an overwhelming desire to see her because you were describing her in such nice superlatives that I wanted to see her. Saparivaham, overflowing, excess. Parivaha, paritaha vahati iti. So a vessel, when it is filled with water, you pour more water into it, it flows from all the sides. That is parivaha. And therefore, when there are certain like a dam or, the water gets too much and there is pressure, inbuilt pressure of water, what you have to do is let the water overflow so that the pressure becomes less and less. Bhavaputi has mentioned somewhere like that. Saparivaham, somewhere it is there in Uttara Ramacharita or something. So, Prathamam saparivaham asit. I had an excessive desire to see her. Idanim rakshasa vrittantena bindurapi na avasheshitaha. But I heard of rakshasaihi vignam, so I am very afraid. He is very bhiru, coward by nature. Vidushaka, by nature, is bhiru. And therefore he says, he just accompanies king because he is a bosom friend of king. He has no interest in that mrigaya and all. He is so tired. We have seen that, right? Atavitaha, atavim, hindamanaha and all that. So, and now with Rakshasa Vrittanta, that binduhu api, even a drop of that excessive curiosity is not there. So, I am not at all interested in seeing her. Ma bhaishihi nanu matsamipe vartishyase. You will be near me all the while. Why are you afraid? I am there, no? Main hu na. Again the king says, nanu matsamipe vartishyase. Esha rakshasad rakshitosmi. He just acts, oh, I have been really saved from Rakshasa because you are there, like he just mocks at that. There is another Pathabheda here, and that is very interesting. The Pathabheda is Tava Chakkarakhi Bhuto Mi. He speaks Prakrit, right? Vidushaka speaks Prakrit. Here the Esa Rakhasado Rakhito Mi. That is the Prakrit version. Eshaha Aham Rakshasebhyaha Rakshitaha Asmi. Amhi Asmi. But the another Pathabheda in Prakrit is Tava Chakkarakhi Bhuto Mi. I am Chakkarakhi, Rakshaka of your chakra, of the wheel of your chariot. Now what is this? In the battlefields, the great warriors had four Sainikas, four, soldiers protecting the wheels of the chariot, and the Samne wala, Rathi, is not supposed to hit them or kill them. They are Chakra Rakshakas. Okay? So, I will be there as your Chakra Rakshaka, and the Chakra Rakshaka doesn't have fear from anybody. Nobody aims their arrows at Chakra Rakshaka. Okay? So, that is another Pathabheda, just to get the meaning, how in the ancient warfare, this was also customary, and nobody hit arrows at these Chakra Rakshakas. But for us, I think better than Chakra Rakshaka, it is Rakshasaihi, Rakshasad Rakshitosmi, because he is Bhiru by nature. He is afraid of the Rakshasa Vrittanta. That's why he is not going, though he had earlier the excessive desire to see the beautiful Shakuntala. And therefore, Rakshasad Rakshitosmi comes, just logically in the character of Vidushaka. Esha Rakshasat Pravishya, the Varika Raivataka comes again and says, Sajjaha Rathaha Bhartuhu Vijaya Prasthanam Apekshate. So, Ratha is ready, and Vijaya Prasthanam, when the Bharta goes, he will be victorious, no doubt about that. Vijaya Prasthanam Apekshate. But here comes something in between. Esha Punaha Nagarat Devi Nam Adnyaptiharaha Karabhakaha Agataha. But in the meanwhile, while I went outside to tell the charioteer to keep the chariot ready, I saw Karabhaka coming from the town, coming from the city. Karabhakaha is a messenger, the name of the messenger. And he is Adnyaptiharaha. He is carrying the Adnya Patra of Devi Nam. Devi normally means the queen, right? And the Raja also addresses his wife as Devi, and they address him as Arya, Aryaputra, not Arya, Aryaputra. But here Devi doesn't mean the queen, because Devi Nam Adnyaptiharaha. The queens of the king will not send any Adnya to their husband. They will make a request at the most. But only a mother can give Adnya. So, this is very, 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 what you can say, you have to be very careful in translating. Otherwise, Devi is a queen. So anybody would say, oh, here comes Karabhaka, the messenger, carrying an Adnya, a command from the queens, Devi Nam. It is not from the queens, it is the mother, the Rajamata, and Devi Nam, plural, is Adararthe. So these are all the nuances of Sanskrit language one has to keep in mind. Otherwise, one is likely to misunderstand and translate it wrongly. And such translations we do come across. In fact, this next month I'm going to Chennai for a translation thing, and I have collected a few examples. So funny translations we come across, and we really wonder, Sometimes we have the translation Google Translator. Now we have Google Translator, but you put a sentence in Google in Sanskrit and wait for the English translation. Sometimes it is upside down. Okay. So Devi Nam, I haven't put this. I can try that. Devi Nam Adnyaptiharaha Karabhakaha Agataha. So here comes Karabhaka, the messenger, carrying an Adnya of the Rajamata. Sadaram Kim Ambabhi Preshitaha. See the Vinaya, the humility. He is a king, much married man, right? And yet, Ambabhi Kim Ambabhi Preshitaha. So, utmost respect and, humility. Athakim, Nanu Praveshatam. Immediately ask him to come. Dauvarikaha tatha nishkramya karabhakena sah pravishya esha bharta upasarpa jayatu bharta Devi Adnyapayati. Now here Devi again, not the queen, but the queen's, the king's mother. Mother queen, you can say. Devi Adnyapayati. What is the Adnya? Agamini Chaturtha Divase Pravritta Parano me Upavaso Bhavishyati. So I am fasting for some vrata. In some editions, there is a vrata name also, Putra Pinda Palana Vrata. Here, Kale has not taken that. In some editions, I think Gajendra Gadkar's edition has Putra Pinda Palana Vrata. When I studied Shakuntala for my MA, for my BA in 1973, I remember that Putra Pinda Palana Vrata. So she has been observing a vrata. And that is for getting, a male progeny for Dushyanta, obviously, because he doesn't have a child. And therefore, mothers are of that nature. They would do upavasa, they would undertake this vrata or that vrata for the welfare and to keep the family line, steady, uninterrupted. So, Putra Pinda Palana Vrata. And 4th day from today, Agamini Chaturtha Divase, the upavasa gets over and there is a parana. Parana, that is, you break the fast, and while breaking the fast, you prepare a feast and feed the brahmanas, give them danas and all that. Normally, after every upavasa, there is a parana. So, there is the 4th day, pravritta parano me upavaso bhavishyati. My upavasa will get over and there will be parana on that day. Tatra dirghayusha avashyam sambhavaniya iti. And for that, I want your presence. You should be there because I am doing it for you after all. And therefore, you should be there. Now the king is caught in prong, 2 works, 2 tasks, and both are equally commanding. Itaha tapasvi karyam, itaha gurujana adnya. tapasvis, just now he has sent the tapasvis. Yes, anupadam agataha asmi. And here comes the ajna from mother. How can I disobey my mother? Raja, those times, Kalidasa's times. Now children can disobey you. Don't be under the impression that Amba's command and therefore Katham, I will disobey. It's not like that. So it is old days. So itaha gurujanadnya, itaha tapasvikaryam, dvayamapi anatikkramaniyam. I can't transgress either of the two. Tapasvikarya also I can't say no. And for mother also I can't say no. Kimattara pratividheyam. How do I do? How will I meet the difficulty now? What is the solution in this difficulty now? Vidushaka says, Trishanku hiva antarale tishtha. Trishanku river antarale tishtha. It is a famous story of Trishanku. Many of you must be knowing it. Trishanku was the father of King Harishchandra, and he had Vasishtha as his preceptor. All the Ikshvaku Kulas, these solar race, they had Vasishtha as the Kula Guru. And Trishanku was very fond of his mortal body, and he was a very pious king, very dharmika king, but he wanted to ascend heaven with the same body. And therefore he asked Vasishtha to perform a yajna, and so that he can sadeha, like Tukarama going sadeha Vaikuntha Gamana. Similarly, he wanted to go to Vaikuntha with his deha. Vasishtha said, no, I can't do that. And then he asked some of his many sons he had, he asked their help. They also didn't help him. And then he was wandering. And then, because he was unhappy with the children and he cursed them, and therefore he became a Chandala. There is a long story in the Mahabharata and the Ramayana. Both epics have Trishanku's story. To cut it short, so he met Vishwamitra in the forest, and Vishwamitra had, some earlier problems to be resolved with Vasishtha. Vasishtha and Vishwamitra had some strife and, some conflicts in between them. So if Vasishtha has denied, I must do it. And therefore Vishwamitra said, I will do it. And he performed a sacrifice. The gods did not attend that sacrifice, but he sent Trishanku with his body upwards, and Indra and other gods pushed him down. Vishwamitra is holding him from his tapobala samarthya, and the gods are pushing him down. He is neither on the ground nor in the heaven. He is somewhere in the antariksha as a star. Trishanku is a star. And Shanku are the three sins. Shanku is Shalyakritani, Papani. So these are the three papas. He had stolen Vasishtha's cow and this and that, So Gurudroha, then Dhenu, and some this Abhaksha Bhakshana also. So three Shankus he performed, therefore he is known as Trishanku. But basically Trishanku is a star. Astronomically it's a star. And it shines in the antariksha. So Trishankuhu iva antarale tishtha. This has become very famous in our colloquial regional languages also. So na idhar ka na udhar ka, na ghar ka na ghat ka, we say dhobi ka kutta, na ghar ka na ghat ka. And then sometimes we say, oh, my position is like Trishanku, I don't know what to do, this way or that way. So my position is like Trishanku. So we use this very commonly. Trishanku iva antarale tishtha. Satyam akuli bhutosmi. But the king is really, really very concerned and worried. He says, Krityayoho bhinnadeshatvat. See, if I were in the city, I could have done 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 tasks. Multitasking is not a problem. But bhinnadeshatvat, these 2 tasks are demanding my presence at 2 different geographical territorial regions, and that is not possible. One at the ashrama and the other in the city with near my mother. So that is not possible. Krityayoho bhinna deshatvat dvaidhi bhavati me manaha, and therefore my mind is dvidha. whether I should do this or that. Both are equally important for me and both are equally untransgressible. I mean, I can't transgress these. So this is like an upama he gives. Kalidasa is known for his upama. Purah pratihatam shaile srotas sroto vaho yatha. Of the sroto vaha is a river. Srotaha, current, stream of the river. The stream of the river becomes dvidha, akuli bhuta, when there comes a big boulder or a mountain in front. The river is flowing and in between falls a big boulder as large as a mountain. Then the stream is, akuli bhuta. This is a very favorite upama of Kalidasa because he uses it in Shaila Dhiraja Tanaya na Yayau na Tasthau in Kumara Sambhava also. He uses that, so this becomes a very famous upama for him. So Puraha Pratihatam Shaile, when the Shaila is causing an hindrance, as the Srota of Srotovaha, as the stream of the river becomes perplexed, confused, and is in two mind whether to go from here. The stream is flowing straight, but in between comes a boulder, and then the stream has to divide and go in two directions, right? So like that, I am like, split into two minds. And then he thinks for a while, Vichintya, Sakhe, oh friend, he has an idea immediately. Tvam ambaya putra iti pratigrihitaha. You have been treated by my mother as her own son. You are so close to me. She doesn't make any distinction in your treatment and my treatment. She treats you as her own son. Ataha bhavan itaha pratinivritya tapasvikarya vyagramanasam mam avedya tatra bhavatinam putra krityam anushtatum arhasi. So you deserve to do the putra kritya anushtana, whatever is to be done by a son in that upavasa parana, that you do on my behalf, telling her that I am tapasvi karya vyagramanasah, that my mind is busy in doing the task for the safety of the hermit people. And therefore, telling my position like that I'm already busy and I have already been requested by the tapasvi jana like this, and therefore you go on behalf of me instead of me and putra kritya anushtanam karatum arhasi. You become her son because she treats you as her son. Vidushaka is happy because he wanted to go back to the city, right? He is tired of atavitaha atavim hindamanaha, and therefore, but then he wants to ensure, na khalumam raksho bhirukam ganayasi. You will not consider me that I am afraid of the Rakshasas and therefore I am going to the city. It is you who are sending me. That's why I am going, okay? Namam raksho bhirukam ganayasi. Sasmitam. Katham etat sambhavati. How is it possible? Katham etat bhavati sambhavyate. How is it possible in your case? Both are mocking. They are so close to each other. They can mock and make fun of each other. You are so brave, I know. You accompany me everywhere. How can I treat you as, Bhiruka, Rakshasa Bhiruka? Huh? No, not like that. You are going there instead of me. Not because you are afraid of the Rakshasas. I know that. Then Vidushaka, Chhati Tanke, he says, Yatha Rajanujena Gantavyam Tatha Gachami. I will go with all pomp, as the younger brother of the king will go. You are treating me as your brother. The queen mother treats me as her own son. So send me with all pomp and all royal glory. Yatha Raja Anujena, younger brother. Gantavyam Tatha Gachami. I won't just go on a horseback, okay? You send all the retinue. And as it is, the Tapasvis have said, Sarathi Dvitiyena Bhavata Sanathi Kriyatam Ashramaha. So all the army will be sent back. So I will go with the army. बड़े ठाट बाट से जाऊंगा. Then the king says, Nanu tapovana uparodhaha pariharaniyah iti sarvan anuyatrikan tvayaiva saha prasthapayami. I am going to send all the anuyatrikas, all the soldiers who are following me, tvaya saha. Why? Tapovana uparadhaha pariharaniyah iti. Certainly, if they are wandering around, they will cause some problems to the inmates, and therefore, in order to avoid that problem caused by so much of crowd of the people, I'm going to send all the people with you. So I'm taking only Sarathi with me, and all the people, all the retinue will go with you. Sagarvam, he's so happy. Choti choti khushiyan. He is so happy. He says, Tenahi yuvarajaha asmi danim samvrittaha. Then I treat myself as a yuvaraja. You are the king and you don't have a son. So younger brother has to be yuvaraja, right? So yuvarajaha asmi danim samvrittaha. Swagatam. Now this is all set. Vidushaka will go for the matrukarya, guru ajna, and king will go for the tapasvi ajna. Tapasvi karya and guru karya, both are settled. But now Raja is worried. He has opened up his heart in front of Dushyanta, in front of Vidushaka, that he loves Shakuntala. If this Chapala Batu, he goes and talks something especially in the harem, in the Rani Mahal, because he has free entry everywhere. And he may, not deliberately, but he may talk something. And they would think it, differently. So I should check him. Swagatam chapaloyam batuhu. Kadachid asmat prarthanam antahpurebhyaha kathayed. My request of going to ashrama again to see Shakuntala, antahpurebhyaha, to the queens in the antahpura, kathayed bhavatu enam evam vakshe. I will tell him like this. Vidushakam haste grihitva. He takes him by hand, very close. That's why. And prakasham vayasya. And something, you want to entrust something. You want to confide something. And you want to ask the other person's what favor in something. You hold the hands and talk to him in intimate relation, right? Holding the hands. So, haste grihitva vayasya. Rushi Gauravad ashramam gacchami. Why I am going to ashrama? Not to see Shakuntala. Rushi Gauravad. Because I have so much of respect for the king, for the rishis, for the munis. Therefore I am going to ashrama. Na khalu satyameva tapasa kanyakayam mama abhilasha. He doesn't even take the name Shakuntala. See? So long he was taking the name Api Shakuntala Darshane Asti Kutuhalam, but now all of a sudden he switches over to the earlier term used by Vidushaka time and again, Tapasakanya. And therefore I know the boundary. She is Tapasakanya, I am a Kshatriya. I know the boundary. Na khalu satyameva tapasakanyakayam mama abhilasha. I don't have really, any feeling for that Tapasakanya, not Shakuntala, Tapas. So, very remarkable, the use. Otherwise, he was using the word Shakuntala all the time. Pashya. And then comes a very nice verse, concluding verse of the second act. We'll complete this. Kva vayam, kva cha paroksha manmatho, mrigashavaihi samam edhito janaha. Parihasa vijalpitam sakhe, na paramarthena grihyatam vachaha. Kva, two kvas, dvau kva shabdau, virodham upaharataha. They always talk about stark contrast. Two polars, bipolar situation. Kva vayam. On one hand, there is me, vayam, for atmarthe bahuvachanam. Ammi kona manona kaya pusata. Okay? Where are we? The king. Okay? And kva, paroksha manmathaha, mrigashavaihi samam editaha janaha. And where is the other person, that Jana? Mrigashavaihi samam edhitaha, who is brought up, nurtured along with the young ones of the deer. What is it called? No. Fawn, Fawn, fawn. Fawn is the young one of the deer. DOE, doe is the female deer. Deer is deer, doe and fawn, right? So one who is brought up and nurtured along with the Mrigashavaka, the young ones, the fawns of the deer, and Paroksha Manmatha, one who doesn't know anything. What Manmatha? The Manmatha is Madana, the god of love, who really churns the minds of the people. Manthana, like we churn the curds and then we take out the Navanita. Mathana, Manmatha, Manausi Mathanati, iti Manmatha. So he churns, there are so many oscillations and there are so many sankalpas and vikalpas once kama comes into the mind. Kamaha tadagre abhivartata, right? Hiranyagarbha Sukta. So kva paroksha manmathaha mrigashavaihi samam edhitaha janaha. So this person, very innocent, brought up along with the deer in the ashrama and not at all aware of what love is. Mugdha ajana balika. Mugdha ajana balika. Kva and kva vayam. Because I am married, I know what Manmatha is, and I have not only one wife, there are 2-3 wives. So, kva vayam kvacha parokshamana. So, the contrast is brought out very, very, what you can say, very heavily. And then, therefore, he warns Vidushaka, his friend, Parihasa Vijalpitam Sakhe. Whatever I told you about Shakuntala, that was just a joke. Parihasa. That was just a joke in a lighter vein. To amuse yourself and myself, I just was, talking about her. And as you rightly said, Tintinyam abhilashaha pindakharjura udvejitasya tintinyam iva abhilashaha. The person is having sweet meats every day. He feels like eating something tangy and crunchy like that. This was just a different taste for me. So parihasa, it was all a joke. Jokingly, I told you about it. Na paramarthena griyatam vaja. Don't trust it to be true. I really don't mean it. So whatever I told about Shakuntala was just a joke, was just a time pass. In our terminology, it's just a time pass. It's not true at all. That means he would forget it. He will not utter it when he goes back to the city. Athakim. And then Vidushaka also says, yes, I know that I already had that in mind, because you are a king and you have so many beautiful ladies decked with beautiful clothes and abharan and all that. Why your mind should go for that tapasa kanya? I was warning you again and again. So at last you confided that this is not true love and this was just a joke, right? So parihasa vijalpitam sakhe. And this is very, very important. Because when in the 5th act later, there is a Shakuntala Pratyakhyana, he drives her away, the pregnant Shakuntala when she comes. One, there is the curse of Durvasa and therefore Dushyanta has forgotten everything about her. Second, Vidushaka is not present in the 5th act when Pratyakhyana takes place. He has sent him to Hamsapadika, who is also feeling neglected by the king. And therefore, Vidushaka is absent there. So, 5th act, it doesn't serve any purpose. In the 6th act, when you see the entire drama, you have to see how there is not a single loose thread by Kalidasa. Everything is so well knit. When you do the knitting, I have done few knitting sweaters and all when I was young. And if there is one loose thread, then there becomes a hole there. One thread you miss while knitting, and then that becomes a hole, and that goes on broadening and broadening. So everything is well knit. Okay. In the entire plot, there are no loose threads left by Kalidasa. And in the sixth act, it really serves the purpose. The king, after painting that beautiful picture, and there is a beautiful verse in the sixth act, Malini Tire and all that, and that Taruna Madhaha Krishne Shrunga Mrigasya Vamanayanam Kanduyanti Mrigim, etc. And then he asked Vidushaka, I had told you about Shakuntala. Why didn't you even once remind me of her? And that time Vidushaka tells the king, I did not remind you because you only, after telling everything, at the end you said, when I was about to go to the city, Parihasa Vijalpitam, Ani Mayapi Mritpinda Buddhina Tathaiva Tadgrihitam. I, being a dullard, I also took it as true, Parihasa, and therefore I never spoke about Shakuntala. So even after the king returns home, not a single instance is there where Vidushaka would ask him, how is that Shakuntala? You went again to the ashrama, right? For the Rakshasa, this thing. But then you must have met Shakuntala there. How is she doing? He never asks anything about her because the king himself has told him it is all a joke. Na paramarthena griyatam vachaha. And therefore, na paramarthena griyatam vachaha has a longer repercussions till the sixth act. And therefore, this is very, very important. Had Dushyanta not uttered this verse, there was every chance, every likelihood that after going back to the city, Vidushaka would ask him about Shakuntala. And that would keep, Shakuntala's memory intact. And even if there was a curse, it would be Vidushaka who would remind him time and again. But all that has been resolved by Kalidasa by this single verse, the single pada, na paramarthena grihatam vachaha. Okay, so this is very, very important. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.